Ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you a simple but profound question. Why not you? You see, success doesn't discriminate. It doesn't knock on the door of the privileged or favor the lucky. It simply waits for the prepared, the persistent, and the bold. And the beauty of it is that it's available to anyone who decides to reach out and grab it. So I ask you again, why not you? Here's what I know: the possibilities for your life are endless. But too often we hold ourselves back. We create barriers in our minds that don't exist in the world. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the resources. I wasn't born in the right place. Let me tell you something. Those are just excuses. Success isn't about where you start. It's about where you're willing to go. The power of a decision is the cornerstone of personal transformation and success. Everything extraordinary in life starts with a single deliberate choice. A decision isn't just a fleeting thought or a casual wish. It's a firm commitment to take action, to move forward, and to persist despite challenges. It is in the moments of decision that our destinies are shaped. When you truly decide, when you commit with every fiber of your being, you set in motion a chain of events that can alter the course of your life forever. Many people underestimate the significance of decision-making. They hesitate, waiting for the perfect time, the right circumstances, or an undeniable sign that it's time to act. But here's the truth: waiting is the enemy of progress. There is no perfect time. Conditions will never be entirely ideal. If you're always waiting for the stars to align, you'll find yourself stuck in the same place year after year. The people who achieve extraordinary things in life are not those who wait. They are the ones who act, who step out in faith even when the path is unclear. A decision has incredible power because it represents a commitment to change. It is a declaration that you're no longer willing to accept the status quo. It's you saying, "This is it. I will not settle. I will do what it takes to create the life I desire." When you make that kind of decision, you unlock a new level of energy, focus, and determination. Your mind begins to work in your favor, finding solutions, creating opportunities, and attracting the resources you need to succeed. But it all starts with that initial decision. One of the most remarkable things about a true decision is that it closes the door to excuses. When you're genuinely committed to something, there's no room for "I'll try," or maybe next time. A decision is not a half-hearted attempt. It's a full-hearted commitment. It's not "I'll give it a shot and see what happens." It's "I will make this happen no matter what." This level of resolve transforms your mindset. Obstacles that once seemed insurmountable become challenges to overcome. Fear, doubt, and uncertainty lose their grip because your decision has given you clarity and purpose. Think about the power of small, seemingly insignificant decisions. Every major accomplishment begins with a single step, a single choice to move in the direction of your goals. Deciding to read a book, start a project, or make a phone call may seem minor in the moment, but those small decisions, when compounded over time, can lead to life-changing results. Success is not the result of one giant leap, but rather the accumulation of small, consistent decisions made daily. Consider this: at any given moment, you're standing at a crossroads. One path leads to growth, opportunity, and fulfillment. The other leads to stagnation, regret, and mediocrity. The direction you take depends entirely on the decisions you make. When you choose to step out of your comfort zone, to take a risk, to push yourself beyond what you thought was possible, you open the door to incredible possibilities. But when you choose to stay where you are, to play it safe, or to give in to fear, you close the door on your potential. Of course, making decisions isn't always easy. Fear and doubt often creep in, whispering all the reasons why it won't work or why you're not good enough. But here's the thing: fear is not a signal to stop. It's a signal that you're about to grow. The best decisions are often the scariest because they require you to leave behind the familiar and step into the unknown. But that's where the magic happens. Growth and success lie on the other side of your fear. And the only way to get there is to make the decision to move forward anyway. So it's important to remember that not making a decision is, in itself, a decision. When you choose to do nothing, to delay, or to stay where you are, you're deciding to settle. You're deciding to let life happen to you instead of taking control of your own destiny. But the moment you take responsibility for your life and make a decision to change, everything shifts. You go from being a passive participant to an active creator of your future. Decisions also have a ripple effect. When you decide to go after your dreams, to live with purpose and determination, you inspire others to do the same. Your courage and commitment can ignite a spark in those around you, showing them what's possible when you dare to decide. In this way, your decisions don't just impact your life, they impact the lives of everyone you touch. Think about the people who have achieved greatness, whether in business, art, sports, or any other field. What sets them apart isn't talent, resources, or luck. It's their ability to make bold, unwavering decisions. They decided to practice when others rested. They decided to learn when others ignored the opportunity. They decided to persevere when others gave up. Their decisions built the foundation for their success, and the same can be true for you. Ultimately, the power of a decision lies in its ability to transform potential into reality. Without a decision, your dreams remain just that, dreams. But when you decide, truly decide, you breathe life into those dreams. You give them a chance to become real. So what will you decide today? Will you let another day go by waiting for the perfect moment, or will you make the decision to take control of your life? Remember, the future doesn't just happen, it's created by the decisions you make today. Choose wisely. Choose boldly. Choose to step into the life you've always wanted. Because if not now, when? And if not you, who? The company you keep has a profound impact on the person you become. Who you spend time with, who you listen to, and who you allow to influence your thoughts and decisions can either elevate your life to extraordinary heights or tether you to mediocrity. This is why it is so essential to surround yourself with greatness. Greatness doesn't necessarily mean being around the most successful or accomplished individuals, though that can help. It means surrounding yourself with people who inspire, challenge, and support your journey to becoming the best version of yourself. Think about this. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a fundamental truth. The attitudes, habits, and mindsets of the people closest to you inevitably rub off. If you spend time with ambitious, driven, and optimistic individuals, their energy and determination will inspire you to push harder and aim higher. Conversely, if your circle is filled with negativity, excuses, and complacency, it becomes almost impossible to rise above those influences. Human beings are naturally social creatures, and our environments shape us more than we often realize. The beauty of surrounding yourself with greatness is that it creates a ripple effect. Greatness inspires greatness. When you're around people who are achieving, growing, and contributing meaningfully to the world, you begin to see what's possible for your own life. These individuals serve as living examples of what can be accomplished with focus, discipline, and a refusal to settle for less. They remind you that success is not a matter of luck, but a matter of consistent effort, and their stories of perseverance and triumph can serve as powerful motivators. Equally important is the way great people challenge you. They don't allow you to get too comfortable or settle into complacency. They ask the tough questions, point out your blind spots, and encourage you to think bigger than you ever thought possible. These are the friends, mentors, and colleagues who will hold you accountable to your goals and push you to stay on track, even when the going gets tough. They don't let you make excuses because they know you're capable of more. And that kind of accountability is priceless. Now, you might wonder, where do you find these great people? Sometimes they're already in your life, perhaps a friend, a family member, or a colleague who radiates positivity and drive. Other times, you need to seek them out deliberately. Look for people who inspire you in your field or community. Attend events, join groups, and engage with communities that attract the kind of individuals you aspire to be like. In today's interconnected world, you don't even have to meet someone in person to learn from them. Books, podcasts, and online courses give you access to some of the brightest minds in the world. When you immerse yourself in their wisdom, you're surrounding yourself with greatness in another form. But as you bring greatness into your life, you must also recognize the necessity of letting go. Not everyone in your current circle may align with the person you're striving to become. This doesn't mean you need to cut people out of your life harshly or suddenly, but it does mean setting boundaries. Spend less time with those who drain your energy, fill your mind with doubt, or encourage bad habits. Remember, this isn't about judgment, it's about prioritizing your growth and well-being. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself and others is to limit your exposure to negativity. Another important aspect of surrounding yourself with greatness is reciprocity. This isn't just about what you can gain from others, it's also about what you bring to the table. Relationships flourish when they're mutually enriching. Be the kind of person who inspires, challenges, and supports others as well. When you show up as your best self, you attract people who are doing the same. Build genuine connections, celebrate others' successes, and offer value wherever you can. The more you pour into others, the more you'll find your circle filled with greatness. It's also crucial to remember that greatness is not synonymous with perfection. The people you surround yourself with don't have to have it all figured out. They just need to be striving for something better, something bigger. They need to have a growth mindset, a willingness to learn, and a determination to keep moving forward. These are the qualities that will resonate with your own journey and encourage you to keep reaching for the next level. Finally, understand that the pursuit of surrounding yourself with greatness is not a one-time effort, it's an ongoing process. People change, circumstances evolve, and your aspirations will grow as you progress. Continuously evaluate your circle and ensure it aligns with your current goals and values. Be intentional about maintaining relationships with those who uplift and challenge you, and be open to new connections that bring fresh perspectives and inspiration into your life. In the end, the people around you are one of the most powerful influences on your journey to success. Choose them wisely. Surround yourself with those who see the greatness within you, even when you can't see it yourself. Choose people who remind you of your potential, who push you to dream bigger, and who walk the path of growth and excellence alongside you. When you do, you'll find that not only do you rise to meet their level, but you also create a life that inspires others to rise as well. And that, my friends, is how greatness. Discipline is the bridge between goals and achievement. It's not a one-time effort or a burst of motivation. It's the steady, consistent practice of doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Daily discipline is the foundation upon which success is built, and its power lies in its ability to transform ordinary actions into extraordinary results over time. While talent, resources, or opportunities may play a role in success, it's discipline that ensures those elements are utilized to their fullest potential. At its core, daily discipline is about consistency. It's not glamorous or exciting as showing up day after day, committing to small, deliberate actions that move you closer to your goals. These actions may seem insignificant in the moment, but their cumulative impact is profound. Consider the act of planting seeds. A single seed planted today won't yield an immediate harvest, but with care, patience, and persistence, that seed will grow into a thriving tree. Daily discipline is the care you provide to the seeds of your dreams, ensuring they have the chance to grow and bear fruit. One of the greatest powers of discipline is its ability to compound over time. Much like compound interest, small, disciplined actions accumulate and amplify their impact as time passes. If you commit to reading just 10 pages of a book each day, by the end of the year, you will have read 3,650 pages, an amount equivalent to several books that could transform your knowledge and perspective. The same principle applies to exercise, saving money, learning a new skill, or building a business. Small daily efforts create momentum and lead to exponential results. Discipline also helps build habits, and habits shape your identity. When you consistently act in alignment with your goals, you begin to see yourself as the kind of person who values growth and achievement. If you commit to writing every day, for instance, you don't just become someone who writes, you become a writer. Discipline reinforces your belief in yourself and your ability to follow through, which is a critical ingredient for long-term success. However, daily discipline requires intention and focus. It's easy to get distracted or overwhelmed by the sheer number of choices and demands we face each day. This is why successful people prioritize what matters most and eliminate distractions that don't serve their goals. Discipline isn't about doing everything, it's about doing the right things consistently. It's the art of saying yes to what aligns with your vision and no to what pulls you away from it. By simplifying your priorities and focusing on the essentials, you give yourself the clarity and energy needed to stay disciplined. Discipline is also about embracing discomfort. The truth is, the actions that lead to growth and success often require effort and sacrifice. Waking up early, exercising when you're tired, saying no to unhealthy temptations, or dedicating time to learning when you'd rather relax, all of these require stepping out of your comfort zone. But the discomfort is temporary, and the rewards are lasting. Each time you push through resistance and honor your commitment, you strengthen your willpower and make it easier to stay disciplined in the future. Of course, maintaining daily discipline isn't always easy. There will be days when motivation wanes, when setbacks occur, or when the results of your efforts seem far away. This is where discipline becomes your safety net. While motivation is fleeting, discipline is steadfast. It's what carries you forward when the excitement of a new goal wears off and the grind of daily effort begins. Discipline doesn't rely on how you feel, it relies on a decision you made to stick to your commitments no matter what. Another key aspect of discipline is the ability to measure progress and adjust as needed. Daily actions are most effective when they are tied to a clear goal and evaluated regularly. Discipline isn't about rigidly sticking to a plan that isn't working, it's about staying committed to the outcome while being flexible in your approach. By tracking your progress, celebrating small wins, and learning from setbacks, you can keep your discipline aligned with your overarching vision. Accountability is another powerful tool for sustaining discipline. Sharing your goals with someone you trust, whether it's a friend, mentor, coach, can help keep you on track. When someone else is aware of your commitments, you're more likely to follow through. Accountability adds an extra layer of motivation and ensures that you remain consistent, even when it's difficult. Ultimately, the power of daily discipline lies in its ability to create freedom. At first, discipline may feel restrictive, like you're giving up spontaneity or comfort, but over time, it leads to greater control over your life. The discipline to manage your finances creates financial freedom. The discipline to maintain your health creates physical freedom. The discipline to learn and grow creates the freedom to pursue your dreams with confidence. Far from limiting you, discipline unlocks possibilities that wouldn't exist without it. It's also important to remember that discipline is a skill, not an inherent trait. Anyone can cultivate it with practice and persistence. Start small, focusing on one area of your life where discipline could make the greatest impact. Build momentum by keeping your promises to yourself, no matter how minor they may seem. Over time, you'll find that discipline becomes a natural part of who you are, empowering you to achieve things you once thought were out of reach. Daily discipline is the quiet force behind every great achievement. It's not about perfection or never making mistakes. It's about consistently showing up and putting in the effort, even when it's hard. It's the commitment to your future self, the dedication to your dreams, and the determination to keep going one step at a time. When you embrace the power of daily discipline, you unlock the potential to create a life of purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. The question isn't whether discipline works, it's whether you're willing to make it work for you. The greatest project you will ever undertake is yourself. Working on yourself is not just a step towards success, it is the foundation of every meaningful accomplishment in life. When you prioritize self-improvement, you become better equipped to handle challenges, seize opportunities, and create a life that aligns with your deepest aspirations. The work you put into yourself, your mind, body, skills, and character is an investment that pays dividends in every area of your life. The more you grow, the more you can give, achieve, and experience. The journey of self-work begins with self-awareness. Before you can improve, you must first understand who you are, your strengths, weaknesses, values, and aspirations. It requires taking an honest look at yourself, acknowledging your current state without judgment, and identifying the areas where growth is needed. This process can be uncomfortable because it may reveal gaps or flaws you'd rather ignore. But self-awareness is empowering. It gives you clarity about where you are starting from and provides a roadmap for where you want to go. Without self-awareness, you risk living reactively, allowing circumstances or others to dictate your path instead of intentionally creating it. One of the most powerful aspects of working on yourself is developing a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents can be cultivated through effort and learning. A growth mindset shifts your perspective from I can't to I can learn. It encourages resilience in the face of failure, seeing setbacks not as the end but as stepping stones to success. When you embrace the idea that you are a work in progress, you liberate yourself from the fear of imperfection. Instead of avoiding challenges, you seek them out as opportunities to grow. Education is a cornerstone of self-work. This doesn't necessarily mean formal schooling, although that can play a role. Lifelong learning through books, courses, mentors, and experiences, how you expand your knowledge and skills. Every time you learn something new, you open doors to opportunities you never imagined. Whether it's acquiring a new language, mastering a technical skill, or deepening your understanding of emotional intelligence, learning fuels your personal and professional growth. It's important to remember that education isn't just about information, it's about application. True learning happens when you take what you've learned and use it to make better decisions, solve problems, and add value to your life and the lives of others. Physical health is another critical aspect of working on yourself. Your body is the vehicle through which you experience life, and neglecting it can hold you back from achieving your goals. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, sufficient sleep, and mindfulness practices like meditation or yoga are all ways to nurture your physical and mental well-being. When your body and mind are healthy, you have more energy, focus, and resilience to pursue your ambitions. Prioritizing your health isn't selfish, it's a way to ensure you have the strength and vitality to contribute meaningfully to the world. Equally important is your emotional and spiritual growth. Working on yourself involves cultivating self-compassion, managing your emotions, and developing inner peace. Life is full of challenges, and how you handle them depends largely on your emotional resilience. Practices like journaling, therapy, or meditation can help you process your feelings, reduce stress, and gain perspective. Spiritual growth, whether through religion, philosophy, or personal exploration, allows you to connect with something greater than yourself, find purpose, and stay grounded in your values. Relationships are another area where working on yourself has a profound impact. When you improve yourself, you improve how you relate to others. You become a better communicator, a more empathetic listener, and a more supportive friend, partner, or colleague. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding, and both require you to show up as your best self. By working on your patience, compassion, and conflict resolution skills, you enhance not only your own life, but the lives of those around you. Time management and discipline are also integral parts of self-work. One of the most common excuses people make for not working on themselves is, I don't have time, but the truth is, everyone has the same 24 hours in a day. It's how you choose to use them that matters. Learning to prioritize your time, set boundaries, and stay disciplined in your commitments is crucial. Self-work often requires saying no to distractions and yes to habits and routines that support your growth. Whether it's dedicating time each morning to reading or carving out space in your week to pursue a passion project, Disciplined time management ensures that self-improvement doesn't get lost in the busyness of life. Another critical element of working on yourself is surrounding yourself with the right influences. The people you spend time with and the environments you immerse yourself in play a significant role in shaping your mindset and behavior. Seek out mentors, peers, and communities that challenge and inspire you. These connections can provide guidance, accountability, and encouragement as you strive to grow. Conversely, be mindful of relationships or situations that drain your energy or hinder your progress. Working on yourself sometimes means making difficult choices about who and what you allow into your life. Finally, working on yourself is not a destination, it's a lifelong journey. There is no finish line where you declare yourself fully developed. Growth is an ongoing process, and each stage of life brings new challenges and opportunities for self-improvement. Embrace the journey with curiosity and patience, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Celebrate your progress, learn from your setbacks, and remember that the effort you invest in yourself today will shape the person you become tomorrow. In working on yourself, you unlock your potential to live a life of purpose, achievement, and fulfillment. You become the architect of your own destiny, equipped to overcome obstacles, seize opportunities, and contribute meaningfully to the world. The time and effort you dedicate to improving yourself are never wasted. They are the foundation of everything you achieve and experience. So start today, take one step forward, and commit to the greatest project you'll ever undertake yourself. The hardest part of any journey is often the first step. It's the moment when your dream or goal shifts from being a distant thought in your mind to a tangible, real possibility. Taking the first step is where everything begins. It is where you take a leap of faith, where you decide to move forward into the unknown. It's easy to get caught in the paralysis of overthinking, fear, or doubt. But once you take that first step, the rest of the journey becomes much clearer. The challenge is that many people wait for the perfect moment to begin. They want everything to align, for the circumstances to be just right, or for all the stars to line up in their favor. But the truth is, the perfect moment rarely comes. Waiting for everything to be perfect can cause you to miss out on opportunities. It's a form of procrastination that prevents you from achieving anything. The truth is, the first step doesn't have to be monumental, it just has to be taken. Once you take that step, you start gaining momentum. Small steps lead to bigger ones, and before long, you'll find yourself well on your way toward achieving your goal. Taking the first step means breaking through the fear of failure. Fear is often the greatest barrier to taking action. We fear making mistakes, looking foolish, or not being able to live up to expectations. But the reality is, failure is an integral part of the process. It's not something to be avoided, it's something to be embraced. Each mistake teaches us valuable lessons, and every setback can be a stepping stone to success. Fear will always be present, but it's essential to realize that fear is just a signal that you're on the verge of growth. It's a natural response to stepping outside your comfort zone, and it doesn't have to hold you back. When you take that first step despite the fear, you give yourself the opportunity to learn, grow, and ultimately succeed. The first step also forces you to take responsibility for your own future. It's easy to stay in the idea phase, dreaming about what you could do, but never actually taking action. But taking the first step means you're no longer waiting for someone else to give you permission or for the circumstances to change. You're taking control. This is empowering because it reinforces the idea that you are the creator of your own destiny. When you decide to take that first step, you're no longer a passive observer in your own life. You're a participant, and you're making things happen. It's important to realize that the first step doesn't require you to have everything figured out. It's a common misconception that you need to have a perfect plan in place before you start. The truth is, starting without a clear picture of the entire journey is often the best way to learn and grow. As you take that first step, you may not know exactly where it will lead or what challenges will arise, but that's okay. The clarity and understanding you need will come as you continue to move forward. As the saying goes, you don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Trust that by taking action, the path will unfold in front of you. Sometimes the first step can be as simple as setting a clear intention. If you want to get fit, the first step might be deciding to walk for 10 minutes every day. If you want to write a book, the first step might be to write 500 words a day. If you want to start a business, the first step might be researching your market. It doesn't need to be a giant leap, it just needs to be something that moves you closer to your goal. Once you've taken that first step, you'll start building momentum. Each small action you take adds up, and soon you'll realize how far you've come. Another essential aspect of taking the first step is the willingness to embrace discomfort. Starting something new often feels awkward or unfamiliar. The initial phase of any journey can be uncomfortable because it involves stepping into the unknown. But that discomfort is where growth happens. It's where you expand beyond your current limits, where you learn new skills, and where you develop resilience, the first step is never the easiest, but it's the one that sets the stage for all the progress that follows. Without taking that first step, you would never experience the reward of personal growth or achievement. Moreover, taking the first step is about trusting the process. You may not have all the answers, but by starting, you're telling yourself that you trust that things will unfold as they should. Life is unpredictable, and you can't control every aspect of your journey, but you can control your actions. Once you start, you begin to build a relationship with the process of achieving your goals, and that relationship provides the guidance and clarity you need along the way. You'll start noticing things you didn't see before. Resources, opportunities, connections, and ideas will begin to emerge as you continue to move forward. The act of taking the first step is also a declaration of your commitment. It's easy to talk about what you want to do, but once you act, you're showing the world and yourself that you are serious. It's not just a passing desire, it's a commitment to doing the work, facing the challenges, and seeing it through. Every step you take after that initial one reinforces your commitment to the process. You're no longer just a dreamer, you become a doer. Finally, taking the first step is often the most crucial moment in the journey because it's the point where you decide to stop being passive. Instead, you become an active participant in your own future. That first step shifts your mindset from thinking about what could be to focusing on what is possible. The world becomes a place of opportunity rather than a place of obstacles. So, what's holding you back from taking that first step? Is it fear, doubt, or a sense that you're not ready? Remember, the first step doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be taken. When you take that step, you set in motion a series of events that will lead you toward growth, achievement, and fulfillment. So stop waiting for the right moment, make the decision now. Take the first step and let the journey unfold. Faith and vision are two of the most powerful forces in life. They are the driving forces behind all great achievements, whether personal or professional. Together, they form the foundation of success, providing direction and strength when faced with obstacles and uncertainty. Faith is the belief in something greater than what is immediately visible, while vision is the ability to see a future that others may not yet perceive. When combined, they become a dynamic force that propels you forward, even when the path is unclear or challenging. Faith, in its essence, is the belief that things will work out, even when the evidence isn't immediately visible. It is the deep-rooted understanding that there is a force greater than yourself at work, guiding you toward your purpose. This type of faith doesn't necessarily come from religion or spiritual beliefs, though it can. It's a broader concept of faith in your own potential, the faith in the process, and the faith that no matter what setbacks you may face, you are capable of overcoming them. It's the kind of faith that sustains you when things seem impossible, when failure feels imminent, and when the world around you appears to be falling apart. This kind of faith is not blind optimism, it is a trust built on experience, growth, and a deep belief in your capacity to adapt and succeed. Faith is important because it provides the mental and emotional strength to keep going, even when the odds seem stacked against you. The journey to success is rarely linear, and there are bound to be moments when doubt creeps in. In these moments, faith serves as a reminder that setbacks are a natural part of the process. Rather than viewing failure as an endpoint, faith allows you to see it as a lesson, a stepping stone towards something greater. It teaches you to keep pushing forward, knowing that the difficulties you face today are temporary, and that the rewards will come in due time. Faith gives you the courage to take risks, to step outside your comfort zone, and to keep going even when it feels like progress is slow or non-existent. Vision, on the other hand, is the ability to see beyond your current reality. It is the mental picture of where you want to go, the life you wish to create, and the person you aspire to become. Vision is not merely about setting goals, it's about having a clear and vivid picture of what success looks like to you. It's the roadmap that guides your decisions, actions, and mindset. Without vision, you're like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly, subject to the winds of circumstance. Vision gives you a clear sense of direction, a purpose to pursue, and a reason to keep moving forward. The power of vision lies in its ability to inspire and motivate. When you have a clear vision, you can see the bigger picture, and this perspective helps you stay focused on the end goal. Vision transforms vague aspirations into tangible, actionable objectives. It helps you define what success looks like and provides a target to aim for. But vision is not just about seeing where you want to go, it's also about seeing yourself as capable of achieving it. It's about believing that you can bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. When you have a vision, you are not just dreaming, you are actively creating a future in your mind, and this mental image influences the actions you take to bring it into reality. The combination of faith and vision is what gives you the perseverance to push through even the toughest times. Faith gives you the belief that your vision is possible, while vision keeps your faith focused and aligned with a clear purpose. When you believe in your vision, even in the face of adversity, you can overcome the obstacles that might otherwise derail you. If faith is the fuel, then vision is the engine that drives your efforts forward. You can't achieve greatness without both. Faith gives you the strength to keep going, and vision gives you the clarity to know where you're going. One of the most powerful aspects of faith and vision is their ability to transform challenges into opportunities. The road to success is rarely smooth, and you will inevitably face obstacles along the way. But when you have faith in the process and a clear vision of your desired outcome, setbacks become less daunting. They no longer feel like roadblocks, but like detours, ways to learn and grow that ultimately bring you closer to your goal. Vision allows you to see past the immediate difficulties and focus on the bigger picture. Faith ensures that you don't give up when things get tough. Together, they give you the resilience and determination to keep going, even when the journey seems long or uncertain. Another key aspect of embracing the power of faith and vision is the ability to maintain patience. In a world that often values instant results, faith and vision teach us that the best things in life take time. Success doesn't happen overnight, and neither does personal growth. Building a meaningful life, career, or business requires consistent effort, time, and dedication. Having faith in the process and a clear vision of the long-term rewards helps you stay patient and persistent. It reminds you that everything happens in its own time and that your efforts will eventually pay off. It's also important to remember that faith and vision are not static, they evolve over time. As you grow, learn, and experience new things, your vision may change and your faith may deepen. This evolution is a natural part of the process. Embracing it means staying flexible and open to new possibilities. The more you work on yourself, the clearer your vision will become, and the stronger your faith will grow. Finally, embracing the power of faith and vision means trusting yourself in your journey. It requires the confidence to know that you are capable of achieving great things and the willingness to take risks, knowing that even failure will bring valuable lessons. With faith and vision as your guide, you become unstoppable. These two forces provide the foundation upon which you can build the life you've always dreamed of. It's about trusting in both the process and yourself. The moment you truly embrace this power, you unlock your full potential and set yourself on a path to extraordinary success. So I leave you with this. The question isn't, can you do it? The question is, will you? The question isn't, is success possible? It's, are you willing to do what it takes to achieve it? The next time you doubt yourself, the next time you think, why me? I want you to flip the script and ask instead, why not me? Because you can. You should. And if you decide right here, right now, you will. Thank you.